Welcome back to Power Ballad Breakdown. My name is Leslie, and on this channel, we celebrate hard rock's sensitive side. We have no shame in our love for power ballads, and you shouldn't either. You know, this is my first video in a year? Yeah, no excuse for me other than sometimes life moves at you pretty fast. I've had a lot going on, and hey, I apologize. But you know what? You know what this video is about. Today we are counting down the top 20 rock power ballads of 2024. And if you ask me, how were the power ballads this past year? Not quite as good as 2022 or 2023, but there's a lot of stuff you're gonna like. And there are some classic bands that released power ballads this past year, like Bon Jovi, Tesla, Mr. Big. None of them made the countdown. Because Bon Jovi probably has more great power ballads than anybody, but they haven't written a good one in a long time, so I'm not just going to put it on there just because they're legendary. To that, let's look back at 2024. The top 20 rock power ballads of the past year are coming at you right now.
A strong debut from the band Feel, based out of St. Louis, Missouri. You'll see obvious southern rock influences along with classic rock sounds from the 70s. Here's their track, Goodbye Virginia, counting off the countdown at number 20.
I've included this next track as kind of a tribute to Jack Russell, who passed away this past year. The former Great White frontman had a legendary voice, and you know, that band could have been so much bigger, but they kind of succumbed to all those pitfalls of many of those 80 bands. Of course, station fire that happened over 20 years ago, which was horrific. This past year, he released a project with Tracy Guns on Frontiers. Most of those projects are just, songs written by somebody else. The band that has never even been together, they don't tour. They're kind of pointless, but I dug this one up and I found a song that I really liked off this record. You know what? I'm going to include it. So Russell Guns at number 17 with Living a Lie.
Next up, a band I just discovered called Fighter 5, who are from Switzerland. And this kind of feels like a classic era power ballad. A simple structure, nice melodic feel to it. Check it out. This track is called I'm There.
Whatever you go, I'm there. Whatever you do, I care. Whenever you need my love, and not to fail.
Hailing from the UK, I have really grown to love this band over the last 5 years. Mostly known for their banging anthems, this power ballad is a slight departure, even though the slower tempo songs off their last few records are all pretty good. If you haven't heard of these guys, check them out. It's Massive Wagons with their track, Night Skies.
I always find I'm being socially fried. I'm in trouble, but I'm optimistic. That's life. I'm taking all my negative output, sell it to anyone who buys. When it's impossible to find a use for my life. Maybe we can go with the others. We'll never dare to go. I can fly through the ground veil while people watch below.
It was such a nice surprise to get new music from Honeymoon Suite this past year. I've never been a huge fan of them, but they don't release new music often, so when they do, I will pay attention. Plus, they have a power ballad that's in my top 100 power ballads of all time, which is, of course, their classic hit, What Does It Take? I think that comes in somewhere 88 on my overall power ballad list, but someday I'll share that with you. Anyways, for today, Here's their power ballad from their latest release. It's called Love Comes.
You don't feel that way right now. You find yourself miles away, nothing alive, nowhere inside. You learn to be with yourself, learn to be with yourself. 'Cause love comes, love goes, where the river runs, nobody knows. Get back to where you started, back to where you started. Try to find a way home, 'cause love comes, love goes. We all end up alone. Get back to where we started, back to where we started.
Canadian band One Bad Son released a few singles this past year, which turned into an EP. A band I really like and would love to see live. Here's hoping they tour sometime in 2025. And here's their track, Big War Balloon.
I don't wanna go, I don't wanna go back down. I don't wanna go, I don't.
Next up is a track from a fairly unknown band called Lips out of Sweden. They did release a haunting power ballad several years back called Every Time I Close My Eyes, which is killer, so definitely check that out. They have a look that's kind of a mix between Kiss and Ghost, with kind of glam overtones. I'm not really sure what their story is, but in 2024, it's been a while, they did release a new record, and it's okay. Their power ballad was one of the better tracks on the record. It's called I Would Die For You.
I'll die for you. For you only. Despite shines bright like northern lights within your eyes. It all seems unreal. I'm hypnotized. Will you hold me? Wake me up. Wake me up. Am I dreaming?
Georgia native Tuck Smith continues to release new music and is trying to gain traction and find a broader audience, which he really deserves. Here's a track from his latest record called Down the Road.
No, it's on the way we're going, but when we get there, we'll know it. Here we go. Here we go.
The next song is from another Swedish band called Nestor, who, according to all sources, was formed in 1989 but never released any official music until after they reformed in 2021. I'm not sure what's up with that, but they have this very fun, nostalgic throwback vibe to the 80s that I really like. Here's their latest track, The One That Got Away.
The spark, the shine break through my heart. The sliding doors begin to close. Now I know just where I need to go. Maybe in another life.
You'll hear more from this band, who are one of my favorites, a little later in the countdown. But for now, at number 11, here's Not a Wise Man by Kiss of Dynamite.
I will guide you through the night, and I never let you down. Yes, I swear, and no matter what they say, our love will find a way, and I never let you down. I'm not a wise man, but
Next up, Black Rain, a rock band from France, released some re-recorded tracks and fan favorites from earlier in their career. Yes, I normally do not include cover songs, or in this case, a re-record from a song that was released earlier, but I decided to make an exception this time.
doesn't
I first took notice of Swiss band Black Diamonds in 2021, when they released a couple strong power ballads off their album No Tell Hotel. They returned in 2024 and show up with this great power ballad, Only for a While, coming in at number 9. Is a Swedish band that I really got into when they released their debut record way back in 2016. A total rock classic with hints of pop and AOR, but truly just a really great melodic rock record and 2 absolutely banging power ballads. The singer for that album did not stay with the band, and since then they've released 2 records, which have been fine, but they just didn't blow me away like the first one. Luckily, the best track off their 2024 album, The Jungle Revolution, is a power ballad, and it's called From Above.
Next up, we have another track from a Swedish band, a well-established band named Eclipse, who I'm sure many of you are familiar with. In 2023, they released a record titled Megalomanium and some really strong songs. Probably my favorite record of 2023. But strangely, there was no real power ballads. This past year, they announced a new record, Megalomanium 2, which would be a batch of songs that they wrote during the original sessions from the first record. And hey, guess what? Here's where the power ballads live. The first one is To Say Goodbye. A band that I've absolutely come to love over the last 5 years is Kissin' Dynamite out of Germany. Their last album, Not the End of the Road, had so many great songs. They released a new album in July of 2024, and we find another great collection of songs, but they favored great stadium anthems over classic sounding power ballads this time around, which, is fine because I love all of it. So here it is. Coming in next is a track called I Did It My Way.
Falling down, and sometimes I give in to doubt. Life brought me pain, but it did make me who I am. Shout it loud from the bottom of your heart. Every day is a brand new start. There's more to come, and the calling for
is the Italian band Lionville, who have made some appearances in our past Power Ballad countdowns, and in a surprise move, they recruited vocalists from the band Art Nation. Surprising, takes a little bit of getting used to, but the sound and the vibe of the band feels similar, so who am I to complain? Here's the track, Unbreakable.
Next up is a track from The Gems. And it's pretty well established that 3/4 of the band Thunder Mother had to leave the band due to the ego of one guitar player and founding member of that band. So Thunder Mother had to replace all 3 of these members. And what did? They went and formed their own group because they're all fantastic musicians. really talented, and I'm really happy that they got this project out so quickly. They quickly wrote, I don't know how many songs are on this record, like 13 or 14 songs. There's a lot of tracks on the record, and they accomplished a lot in a very short amount of time. A couple killer songs, and I really love the power ballad on this one. Here is Ease Your Pain.
Like a moth to a burning flame, couldn't hide, couldn't stop. All caught up in a losing game, had your fill, had enough. Tears stream like a waterfall. You're not alone through it all. If I could ease your pain and make the darkness fade away, if I could take all the blame, if I could ease your pain.
Very young new band out of, you guessed it, Sweden. Released their full-length debut record this past May. This one has all the elements of a classic power ballad. The arrangement, the feel, it's all inside. It kind of sounds a little bit like an epic kind of Guns N' Roses type of feel, but still feels original on its own. So here is the track Dreamer from the band Velveteen Queen.
Waking up in the morning rain, the sun's still shining, but it's not the same. Feel like wasting away, and I'm falling behind today. I'm a fucking mess, I've gotta say. Well, I told you it's on my mind, girl. I wanna feel, I wanna cry. Throw me a kiss and say goodbye. I wanna live, I wanna fly. When I close my eyes to see you smile, then I'm the only dream to tell you. I'm looking into the light and I see a broken.
Here is the second of 2 Eclipse power ballads on the countdown. This one narrowly missing, coming in at number 1. Here is the track Dive Into You.
No, you don't know what you've got until the end is getting closer. Oh no, I wanna be lost. I wanna dive into you. It's just a moment and then it's gone. We are but dust in the wind. Even the brightest stars won't shine forever. And the same goes for you and me. You know, life is only a shred of light.
The number 1 power ballad of the year will surprise you because, hey, it surprised the hell out of me. I never thought I would have a song from this artist on the countdown, but it's 2024 and here we are. There is just something about this song that gave myself and so many other people just chills and feelings that were so unexpected. In February of this past year, Billy Joel released his first original song in over 25 years. And when I first started listening to it, I never thought it would be a power ballad, but the more you listen, you feel how the song builds, and you can see that it belongs right alongside all these other songs. It's poignant, it's emotional, it's honest, it's nostalgic, it's personal, it's just like, It's a perfect Billy Joel song. You never would have thought he would be able to release something like this ever again, especially since his last full-length record did not, I think it's been 1993? Anyways, a well-crafted, memorable song. Yeah, it's kind of at the top of the countdown because he is such a legend, but for releasing one song in the last 25 years and it's this good, I wanted to give him top billing. So here's Billy Joel with Turn the Lights Back On.
I'm late, but I'm here right now. Is there still time for forgiveness? Won't you tell me how? I can't read your mind, but I see you now. As we're laying in the darkness, did I wait too long to turn the lights back on? I'm here right now. Yes, I'm here right now, looking for forgiveness. I can see as we're laying in the darkness. Yes, we're laying in the darkness. Did I wait too long to turn the lights back on?
There you have it, the top 20 rock power ballads of 2024. And like I said at the top of the video, there's a lot coming this year, so please check back often and keep your eyes open. I will leave you now with a scrolling list of the top 70 power ballads ranked by me over the past year. Check it to see if there's anything else you might be interested in, and stay tuned. I'll see you soon.